What's happening, guys? It's your boy, the Chevy Nerd, coming back at you. Part number 2 of the Buick GX. We're going to talk a little bit about different trim levels that we're going to have with this model, as well as some of the interiors on this particular model, and some of its safety components that come standard. In comparison to what's out in the market, this guy is well equipped. Let's talk about it today on the Chevy Nerd. Alright guys, we're back. We're going to take a look at the new Buick GX, and we're going to talk about a couple of the features when it comes to the interior and some of the trim levels. This vehicle is going to have a total of 3 different trim levels, which is going to be the Preferred, Select, and Essence model. All available as well with the Sport Touring package, which is going to add a couple of cosmetic components that make it look even sportier. As soon as we get that model, I'll go ahead and take some pics and upload them there for you, or do a video on that particular model. But it's going to add actually a little bit of an upgraded different grille right towards the front, and a couple other components that really give it that sports edge, as well as a black top. So kind of like almost a two-tone on the vehicle with a black top on top, which is, I think, pretty cool. But we'll take a look at that once that one comes in, and we'll go from there. Now, let's take a look at what is inside and what comes standard on this vehicle. Standard on all Buick GXs, we have the patent on the quiet tuning technology, which really gives Buick its recognition for a quiet ride. Nice and comfortable. Once we get inside the vehicle, it just kind of delivers a very, very quiet environment. Looking inside on this one here, we're going to have the light interior there alongside with the black, so it's that nice black and light combination on there. As we take a look at there, we have the automatic liftgate on this particular model. We also have a 10-way power seat adjustment right here, and much more. Safety components, there's so many on this vehicle. We'll cover them all on this one here, but we're going to have things such as lane keep assist, front forward collision, cruise control, Bluetooth technology, the auto start stop technology, as well as the auto start stop disabler, just in case you don't like that feel of the engine turning off. Towards the back, we have plenty of space to sit a total of 3 people. Very roomy, and the other cool thing about this is that it has the same option as the old model, which is to fold every seat down for maximum space. On this particular model, we're also going to see the powered liftgate towards the rear. We just click open right there, and it opens up with that automatically. The cool thing about it too is that, keeping kind of the old school style of the Buick, we're going to have that nice privacy cover right over there too. It can't be removed. It's an easy remove right on there, but you can see automatically in comparison to the older model, we have quite a bit more room on there too. Now the automatic liftgate button is also going to be right up top here. It's a simple push, bringing that all the way down. Now, let's think around a little bit more inside and see what this is all about. Alright guys, let's go ahead and take a look inside of the new Buick GX and see what we have in store for us. Now, this particular Buick GX is going to be a 2020, and this particular trim package is also going to be the Select model. So, this is the Select option when it comes to the Buick GX. Let's see what it has inside. Now, greeting us to the door right away, we're going to see one of the features that is available, which is going to be the automatic liftgate right here. So this will be a programmable liftgate, so you can adjust for height restrictions, or as well as if you're just short or tall. So pretty cool little setup there. We're also going to be greeted over to our seat here. We're going to have a 10-way power seat on the driver's side to add for maximum comfort. Right over here, we're going to see the option for fog lights there too, and lighting system right through there, and then the access to your hood up front. Now, let's take a look inside and see what this guy's all equipped with. So, let's turn this baby on. So first of all, standard is going to be a push to start button there. Okay, make sure the radio's off on this guy here before we keep going. There we go. And we're going to turn the vent speeds a little bit down there. Okay, there we are. Now, Looking here, we're going to see a couple of the standard features. You'll see it right there. These are a couple of safety components. We're going to see front forward collision detection there, as well as our cruise control options right at the steering wheel there. On this one, we're going to be greeted to a nice leather wrap steering wheel. You see the fine stitching right through there, kind of giving it that nice look to it, premium feel. You have your classic tri-colored Buick emblem right there, kind of reminding you, hey, you're driving a Buick. And it's freaking awesome. Now, going over here, we're going to see the options for our MyLink system. We're going to have MyLink system number 3. So stay tuned, or actually watch the video that I posted on the MyLink system. We're going to be doing more videos on that as well, just to kind of keep everybody posted on a couple of the updates that have happened as well. Now, coming down here, we're going to be greeted to a new kind of layout. That's the first time we've seen it this way. Essentially what this is the dual zone climate control system there. We're going to have all of your options for auto, on, off, AC, and then you're going to have your options for sync and recirculate the air through within the cabin there. Pretty cool setup there. What happens here, as soon as you adjust, it actually kind of sends the information up to the top screen there. So just the adjustment there changes everything right up there. Same thing for here. It changes everything right over here. So this will have dual zone climate controls right on there, and it has the active climate control. So when you remote start your car, it can actually go ahead and heat things up or cool things down. Now, looking in here as well, you're going to see and you're going to be greeted to heated seats with 3 levels of heat there. Okay, and all of your adjustments to where your air is going. Now, if we kind of sneak down here, we're going to see the new upgraded connection ports here, which are going to be USB, USB-C, and your auxiliary port, because we still need the aux cord. Go figure. Now, we also have a 12 volt right there to charge all your devices or anything else that might have that connection port. Now, right over here, we're going to be looking at a couple of the features that are available, which is going to be, for the first time on Buick Encore, is going to be the ability to select all-wheel drive and turn it on and off. The other cool thing is we're also integrating the auto start-stop technology and the ability to turn it off on this model. You may have realized on a couple other Chevrolet models that ability is not available. Your vehicle just goes through the process of the auto start-stop. On this model, as soon as you don't want that or you just don't like that feel, you can simply click there and it disengages the auto start stop technology. Pretty cool. Now, right over here, we're going to have the lane keep assist. It uses that camera right on top, the same camera that we use for front forward collision, which I'll show you here. So this correlates to the little setup right up here. So there's going to be that camera there that sees the road right in front of you. Hey, and it sees the lanes right in front of you, and it keeps you within your lanes, as well as it measures the distance between you and the car in front of you to help you prevent a car accident. So we're going to be greeted to that, and as well, obviously kind of like on most other vehicles, we're going to have that traction control setup right over there as well. Now, you're going to have plenty of space area here, especially for cell phones and things like that. Now, standard, unlike the previous model, you're going to see 2 cup holders here, the shifter there, a little space right in here as well for things, but you're also going to see a center armrest here with storage. So there's going to be a couple of things that you guys can do there for storage, but the cool thing about it is the previous model didn't really have much of a console. This will deliver that nice console feel onto your new ride, which works out really well in comparison if you're upgrading from the standard Encore. Okay, right over here, we're going to have your glove compartment box, just like we normally have on vehicles. To the sides of the door, a little bit of storage right on there too. So, pretty cool little setup there. We still come standard with OnStar, so you'll have OnStar on there. Remember, you always have a free subscription of it when you buy your vehicle. Talk to your sales representative, and he'll kind of let you know a little bit more about that too. Okay. Now, when it comes to the cluster here, a little bit of a new style and a new look. I think it looks pretty sharp. I like the presentation that we see right on there. It kind of gives you your RPMs right over to the left-hand side, as well as your fuel gauge, and then to the right-hand side, your speed and temperature. In the middle, you're going to have the MyLink System 3 information center here. which will inform you of everything when it comes to your trips there. You'll always see that right here, it's brand new. We only have 13 miles on this guy. So really cool stuff. You'll be able to check those out. And new this year, like I've reminded you before, or I think we covered it on a different video, you have your brake pad life, which I think that's a really nice touch and add on to the new systems there. So check that out. Once we go to the home area now, my favorite thing about it is that you have your speedometer, and then right below it, what your miles left to the gallon are, which is a really nice little add. Okay, now let's go ahead and take a look at the back seat of this vehicle. So let's exit out here. So right towards the back, you get greeted to your automatic window there, little areas for cubby there, and some storage compartment, probably water bottles, that kind of stuff. And then we're right into the seats here. Okay, we're gonna sneak it in here. Now towards the rear, depending on packaging, you're going to see some of the connection ports there. Depending on the model, you'll also have some additional options here, but on this one you're going to have a USB and USB-C to make sure that your passengers also have the choice to charge a couple of their devices. Towards the back here, you're going to see this entire portion on the back. Although the seating is cloth, this whole portion of back here is going to be leather around the side, so it's a combination of both leather and cloth, which is pretty cool. And then a little pouch here for storage. You're going to have them on both sides. Here you're going to have it a little bit higher, so pretty cool little setup there. Okay. Now let's take a look at some customization that this one can do when it comes to storage and space. So in here, you're going to have your latch. If you can see it here, you'll have it there, and you'll also have your button. Sorry, I don't know if you guys can see it right here, to kind of fold down onto that latch there. Now, as it folds down, it definitely delivers quite a bit of space. So you'll be able to go ahead and have decent space right on here. Let's go take a look at on the other side. We just fold down this space, click on the button on its side, and as soon as that's there, it kind of folds down and it gives you that nice ample space. Now the cool thing about this is that, once again, going into this vehicle, this has the most cargo space out of the segment of compact SUVs. Now, to kick it up a notch, just in case you're driving on your own and you have something very long, maybe something that's about 8 foot long, you can actually fold this entire seat down as well in the passenger side. So this really gives you that capability of putting something that's pretty darn long in there in comparison to any other SUV. As you can see, there's quite a bit of length in there, quite a bit of stuff. So if you're running an errand to Home Depot or anything like that where you need that additional room, there's a lot of length, up to 8 feet from the back to close all the way up to front to allow for cargo room. Really neat stuff. So this is the capability of the Buick GX. It gives you that nice exterior sporty look to it. At the same time, it gives you that nice luxury look inside as well. With the patented quiet tuning that every Buick has, it gives you that nice quiet ride, as well as with the suspension that they offer, you're going to have that nice cloud feel to it and be able to enjoy the road. I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. This covers the inside of the Buick GX. There's going to be more models with the sports package. We'll take a look at that later down the road. We'll do an exterior view of the sports package and anything that they upgrade, and we're going to go ahead and cover a little bit more when it comes to the safety and what comes standard. I'll review that with you here shortly. Alright guys, I hope you've enjoyed so far what we've looked at through the Buick GX with the Chevy Nerd. Now let's take a look at what comes standard with this model. Now we've covered this model, what it has, but what comes standard on all the trim levels. So standard for manufacturer on here, for the inside features, you're going to have a patented quiet tuning. You're going to have that available on all trim levels. Okay, the full-size armrest, which most compact SUVs kind of get away from to just have that additional room since they're so compact. But this one will have it on there to give you that nice rest for both driver and passenger. You're also going to have the flat folding passenger seat to allow up to an 8-foot-long item to go ahead and be stored inside the Buick GX. Now, available options are going to be things like the heated seats, dual climate control, remote start, heated steering wheel, the leather options, and as well as an upgraded air ionizer. So Buick has been one of the companies that has added air ionizing technology to their vehicles to kind of clean that air once you're inside. So especially in heavy populated areas where there's just a lot of smog and stuff like that, and you're sitting in traffic, that air ionizer can really come in handy. So you also have available an automatic park assist and rear view mirror camera. General Motors is the first company to have that nice upgraded rear view mirror. If you checked out the video for the Chevrolet Bolt, you would have seen that technology, and we'll cover a little bit further on what that technology is on a separate video as well. You have available access to wireless charging as well as rain sensor wipers. So a lot of really cool upgraded features are available depending on the trim level that you choose. Now, safety components, there's a lot of standard safety components on the new Buick GX. Standard is a total of 10 airbags. Most of our competitors have between 6 to 7 airbags standard in the same size segment. So this is going to be one of the safest SUVs when you're looking at compact SUVs. Now, standard, once again, let's take a look at what it has. We're going to have rear vision camera, which is your backup camera. We're going to have teen driver mode, which allows your teen to be able to have kind of like a report card to keep an eye on your teen while they drive your brand new car. We're going to have front pedestrian braking, IntelliBeam headlamps, following distance indicator, forward collision alert, automatic emergency braking, and lane keep assist with lane departure warning. That's a huge amount of features available standard on all Buick GX models. That's freaking phenomenal. So that'll allow you to go into a base model with a lot of safety to keep you safe on the road. Really cool stuff. A couple other available options that are available on upgraded trim levels for additional safety, we have rear park assist sensors and cross traffic alert. Lanes change alert with side blind zones as well. So those are pretty cool. We have the HD surround sound camera, which allows you to see different points all throughout the vehicle. And I'll show you guys on a separate video what some of those cameras look like. And you also have the availability of adaptive cruise control. And probably one of my favorite ones is the park assist sensors and cross traffic alert, because this guy can actually park itself, which is really cool. Now, that pretty much covers everything, guys, when it comes to the Buick GX. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed the video, taken something out of it. Is this possibly your next ride? Who knows? But what I do know is that I hope this video has helped you guys out. Possibly while you're in the market and searching for a vehicle, you can think of the Buick GX as your next compact SUV if that's exactly what you're looking for. Another way to find out if this would be a perfect fit is come on in, come to Ed Bozard, ask for the Chevy Nerd, ask for Joel. I'd be more than happy to give you a presentation on this vehicle and let you know all of its great features and how it can benefit you and your family if it's the right fit. If not, I'm sure we'll find a vehicle that's meant just for you. At any point you've made it this far, guys, hit that like, hit that share, go ahead and leave a comment underneath. If you have any questions on the Buick GX, I will help you out, find that out. At the same time, if you have a loved one or a friend or family member that might be looking for a vehicle and you like the content that I create here, or you yourself are looking for a car, come check it out here at Ed Bozard Chevrolet. Come see the Chevy Nerd. It helps me help you, and at the same time, we're all happy. We have a brand new ride. You have a new ride. I can help myself and my family, so on and so forth. All right, guys, we'll see you on the next episode of the Chevy Nerd.